Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU.
11.
It's Joe Burrow.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away from the big win today.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Putting the tight end in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. From the 41, here's second and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. This one intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
What is that? Burrow here on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 7.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Tight end going in motion here. Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Monarchs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Steamers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down for play.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On second down, here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's enough for a first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now Penix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Steamers.
Here we go.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 20, here's second and 4. We'll go play action now with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Steamer. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's has got it. And the Steamers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Monarchs 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Monarchs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here comes McFadden. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11, Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Steamers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On play action, Penix. That is balled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Kyles hits. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Steamers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Steamers 14, Monarchs 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Monarchs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit. As they start things out with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He's inside the 35. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
11.
Now second down throw for Burrow. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Leads to 3rd down.
11.
Trying to run here with Sampson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Salt Lake City 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Salt Lake City. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Monarchs are back within 4. It is 14-10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steamers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I'll give on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long. Throwing is Penix. Quick throw here is complete. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Penix's pass. Complete.
2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. So halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
To kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steamers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Quarter begins with a run, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 3rd down, Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and that will be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Brooklyn 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Penix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Penix gonna throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time.
And he's in! Touchdown, Steamers!
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steamers move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cut.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Inside run with Sampson. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
A handoff as they try to run it here, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here is Penix. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try to run with their fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
It is 3rd and 10. Now Penix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steamers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense getting set to get back to work. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11, Thomas.
They go play action for Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Burrow here on second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Right 80.
Back to throw. Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow. Rolling right. It's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Now he'll run it. And he's into the end zone. Go touchdown tonight. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Monarchs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Monarchs 17.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steamers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Let's go. Go. 72. Let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. Check. Check.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 38 now. Here's second down and 9.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Set. 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Brooklyn, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now a run on first down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. And the Steamers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.
A new rookie.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. 118. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Now a give up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 35, here's second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Throwing is Stroud. Pushed out to his left, and he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Steamers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He's seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Plant. It's Penix. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrabbling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
It's first down, and they'll run. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
At the 40-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a kick. Of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. James Pierce having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 18.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Here we go.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steamer. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll go play action with Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. Pickup of 46 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
A second down throw for Stroud. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It is picked up by the defense.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Nice, go!
Trying to start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
From the gun, here is Pettis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Steamers lining up in punt formation. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. This one complete right side. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 18.
To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5.
All right.
Dell, the motion man. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steamers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steamers offense ready for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover. And they will hold on to the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Dell, the motion man. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud going to set up the throw. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Texans
17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
First down, Texans.
All right.
Now Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Picked as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling to the left. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Houston.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Throwing is Stroud. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. That's his first touchdown of the new year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Trap 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready?
On play action, Penix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Trap alert. Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Now Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8
They got
yards
there
to
in a
go.
hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun here on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Warriors 17. Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On second down, Penix. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18, pioneer! Let's go!
Here's Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
46-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That one's to the sideline, complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steamers are able to get it back within a score.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steamers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
To him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, second.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll push forward for about a yard. James Pierce in on the tackle.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And he will score! Touchdown, Brooklyn. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
19 tight.
To throw is Penix. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now again, on the ground, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, Stroud. The catch made there by Sutton. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Texas first down. On play action, Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Oh, ready? Ready? Good.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So D'Amico Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steamers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of
Lost
a yard.
1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72, go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Now he'll run it. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Ready? COVID-19. Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Steamer. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
Steelers 25, Texans 24.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They send Sutton in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment. It was taken down after a solid return. The Steamers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 2, and Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll stick with him again, and he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. The Steamers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the
And this running game has
33-yard line.
really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
They'll stay on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
43-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Okay, ready?
From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
Come on, set. Set. 16. Track, track. Unlock line. Chap alert, chap alert. Ready?
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
Now a run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready up. Ready. 72. Hut.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Set. Hey, hey, Panther 60. Panther, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Steamers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Go.
Second and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson, and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.